Hello, Gypsy Spirit here with you, and I am here to talk to you about relationships and dating, giving you some relationship advice. And I got something for some of you bitches that do not want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I know I'm going to rattle some cages, and I don't really give a fuck, okay? So earlier today, I'm doing my little TikTok thing and on live streaming, and a girl comes in and she wants to know if her best friend, she called him her best friend, is going to leave his wife. And my first thought was, why is she concerned if this guy is going to leave his wife? So I said, who is this guy to you? And she said, her best friend. I said, he's just a friend, and you don't have romantic feelings for him. Y'all are not romantically. She said, no, yes, we are, and I said, he's still married. And she said, yeah. I said, okay, well, let me tell you something. I said, you're not going to like what I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And the reason why I'm posting this video today, because I know that there's not just her, but there's a lot of you Jezebels out there that need to hear this just as well. First of all, and I say this time and time again, I can't say this enough. In order for a relationship to work out, there needs to be three major components to the relationship. Each party needs to bring these components to the table in order for the relationship to work out. That is self-love, self-respect, and integrity. Okay? If any of those components are missing from either person in the relationship, then the relationship is not going to work out. Okay? So when two people get married, the ring they wear on their finger, it's a circle. That signifies something that's very important. So when you marry somebody, you are making a commitment to that sacred bond that the two of you have. And nobody else can come into that sacred circle that you share with somebody else. So when a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but when a man starts having an affair with somebody else, he is showing himself and his wife a lack of self-love, self-respect, and integrity. He's showing a lack of integrity and and respect to her and their family, and also to their marriage. But some of you Jezebels out there that are in relationships with these men that are married, you too lack no self-love, no self-respect or integrity. And not only are you not showing that to yourself, but you are showing that woman and her family that you have no respect or integrity for her or her family. And let me tell you about karma, okay? So let's just say this, just for the sake of this conversation, let's say this douchebag that you're involved with decides to leave his wife and marry you. Well, guess what? You think you're the only one he's going to be fucking around on? I don't think so. You're not that special, okay? He's already got problems. He lacks self-love, self-respect, and integrity. But hey, so do you. And, I blame both parties. I do. I blame both parties for adultery or extramarital affairs. But I tend to tip the scales just a little bit more towards the woman. Because you and I, we women, we know that men, we know what they think with. Okay? We know. And we know how to pull a man towards us. We know what to do. But if a man doesn't come towards you after all your efforts of trying to lure him in, you know what that should tell you? That is a real man. And that is a man that really loves and respects that sacred circle that he created with another human being. That's what that says. And you should stop. But if you lure another man that's already married, he don't have no self-love, self-respect, or integrity, and he's not going to show it to you. He certainly isn't showing it to his wife. So think about that. And you know what? I know that you know somebody that needs to hear this message. So you go right ahead and you push that share button. Don't be bashful, because somebody needs to hear it. Okay? Now, I hope that whoever needed to hear this today, I hope it sinks in, and I hope you start pulling yourself together and don't be that Jezebel no more. All right? Have a good day. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.